Alrighty, hello everyone. Latisse here. I'm going to make this one very, very quick because, yeah. Not like that. Yes. Quick announcements. We'll be offering personal readings in about a month. Personal readings and dream readings. For the time being, I do readings on Instagram every Saturday and or Sunday. It's best to follow because I don't really have a time frame, and those are donation led. Um, but like, comment, share, and subscribe again so that my channel can thrive. Well, let's get into this. Um, Sag, the chakra song that you got is actually all seven of them. It's actually called the All Night Seven Chakra, healing energy. So you got all of them. And when I was starting yours, and I had to write it down, I immediately felt overwhelmed. Um, Overwhelmed. And then even because I have to get more of this, I was like shaking it, trying to get like it in there because it has like actual rosebuds and coconut oil and things of that sort. And so I was like shaking it just so I can get some, just so I can put it on my hands. And I kept hearing extra love, just extra love, extra love, extra love, extra love. Um, so yeah, I don't even think I mentioned it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sag, August. This is for you. That's how overwhelmed it feels like you're. It's so much at once happening, or going on, or that has been, it just piling up and piling up, or like it's like one thing. I think it's weird. I'm gonna let it on camera too. I let it off. I'm gonna let it on too. It just feels very overwhelmed. And even with me saying full body alignment, I was just gonna say that and then see if I got another. Then you have me write it again. Full body alignment on the paper. And you also got the I Can paper, the solar plexus paper, the life's purpose, the vitality and energy that you have, that life force, that fire really pulling in there with you being a fire sign. I'm gonna be honest, it's in there. It is just ooh Shay, help my mouth, help my body, help my tongue. It's burning you essentially. Which is crazy because literally I had to grab my seashell just to calm the energy again, and then just like that, just to clear it out, clear it out. But I had to grab the seashell just to add that cooling energy. It's definitely a full body alignment because they also have me write amethyst. Amethyst is also a crystal to help with the chakra alignment. Have me write the purple again. That all in aligned sense of I know, I see, I feel, I understand, I can gather, I have. But right now, it just feels really um, bottled in. It feels bottled in and all over the place inside of you because of how you feel like things are going outside of you. Um, I put, after underlining, we put release, but also wrote cry, crying, dance, scream, cough. It was just a lot of just getting everything out, getting it out, getting out. And then as I was saying, okay, getting out, they gave me the scene from Mulan where she's like, put it out, put it out. And the fire is obviously all over her, whatever, um, on her butter. And then she just throws it. And that's right, Mulan. And then they haven't put in parentheses, Shay, fire on the head. I feel like things are really just taking you through a little bit of a ringer, somewhat, like really like you feel overwhelmed, you feel burned out. I don't even feel like burned out is the word. It's like you need a center, and you're struggling just a bit to like find it in yourself or find it in your environment, but it's because everything is still inside, and it's burning, and it's just like get it out. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to yell, dance, shout. Like it's now is not the time to um to act like this is not bothering, this is not upsetting you, this is not this now is not the time. It's that like that quote that I've been saying to myself, kind of just around the house lately. Like, I cannot afford it. Um, when they were going to, ask, I forgot the name. When it was going in pose to ask the teacher, like, give him another shot, give him another chance, and he was like, no, no, no. And she was like, we do not have the privilege to afford shame. Like, we do not have that. Like, we can't afford shame. Like, we're going in there and we're going to get this opportunity. So it's like, you can't afford to not release it. You can't, no matter what it looks like, you have to, because it's literally essentially burning from the inside out. It's like trying to get out in coughs and burps and these weird, like, different than stimulating like screams, or just, that is like something is like trapped inside that's really trying to get out, and your body's trying to find a balance, a center, a calming energy. And right now it's like, I just need to be put out. So you really have to take this energy and push it outward in a sense of really a strong action. For sure, it needs to be put out in action. Like, it really, and it's even with when you put it on the back, put it out. They haven't put Mulan. She had to put in the action. It wasn't. It's like she had to actively do something. Even when it was like that moment where she was trying to figure out herself, and like, am I gonna make it? Like this, like she had to find it deep inside. It's like, okay, doesn't even matter. I gotta get it out somehow. I gotta get to y'all's. Y'all's is very it's like you wanna. It's like you wanna hawk out, but you're like, no, 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 no. I gotta do it this way. We're gonna do it. I don't know. It's like you can't keep that inside. I say spirit. Here we go. Sag, Sun, Rising, Venus. Yeah. Mm. I think you're afraid to see what it feels like to act out in this emotion. You possibly are used to bottling things up, keeping things inside. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep pushing, just keep moving. It's fine, to the point where it may come out in these weird little bursts, or uh, not knowing how to contain, not even contain, think it's weird, how to maintain a direct delivery of your emotions and how you're feeling, and being honest and real with them. It's like, no, 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 no. Like, I have to keep going, I have to keep moving, I have to keep shifting, I have to keep changing, I have to keep learning, I have to keep doing something. Um, because you have the opal ring coming out, and it's right next to the kitty coffee, but the kitty coffee is flipped over. Kitty coffee is about the curiosity, that vitality for life, for experiences, for advancement. With this being flipped over, and opal is about your love, your emotions, your determination, psychic abilities, your emotional vulnerability, is letting me know that you are not curious about your emotions and being able to express them in a way that you feel is healthy. And you have to recognize that keeping it in is far from healthy, which is why it's coming out in these weird coughing ways, or it's like it's trying to get out. And you can do it in the crying and the dancing and the screaming in the rage rooms, and possibly having to cuss somebody out. You need to cuss somebody out and tell them about themselves. But it's like this emotion, you have to really dive deep into it, because now it causes you to possibly be overworked. Um, your body is not able to be comfortable in finding sense in self, so anxiety, depression, fidgeting, just really a comfortable sense, not really feeling at home no matter where you live or who you're around, just kind of because it's like this emotions that you feel. Even sometimes, like when you want to express your happiness, it's like if I do it that way, people might be like, "All right, calm down." So you even like stifle that a little bit. So with this is like be more curious and grounded in your emotions because there is a copper right on top of the kitty coffee as well. And with you being the fire, getting the solar plexus, that vitality is letting me know that once you recognize that you are capable of more than just possibly being the fun person or the go-to person or the strong person, that you can have a depth of emotion and range of that, it leads to that sense of being not only more curious, but having more energy, having more of a life force, and not feeling like it's burning you instead, feeling like it's working against you. When in reality, it wants to work with you. Um, you have the dried habanero pepper coming out here for you. This is letting me know, and it's in an energy of its own. Not only are you burnt out of being able to get your passions, but you are able to accomplish your dreams and your goals. Or if you just like, you know what, I'm gonna do better in relationships. Like you're able to accomplish those things. I'm gonna do better in relationships. I'm gonna set routines and better habits. I'm going to say affirmations every day. I'm gonna, start wearing this. Like once you whatever it is, once you set your mind to it, you're gonna do it. And it happens quite quickly. And this is also letting me know like you don't need to overexert your power or your energy because it happens very quickly. It's like sucking the juice out of a habanero pepper. And I actually even show you, it's literally dried. I had it drying. This is an actual dried. I did that myself. Thank you. Um, so it lets you know that your wishes, your fulfillments, your actions, your words are very powerful. You have a fire inside of you. Then you want to dry it out. It still is very magical. It still does what it needs to do, but we don't want you dried out because right next to it we have the protection amulet coming in here face up for you. So it's showing all the gold and the flowers and the beauty of it. So you are protected to express your emotions because it's right next to it as well. Your emotions in the kitty coffee. You are welcome to express that. There is a small gap, and I feel like that still leaves space and room for you to get to that point. But you are protected. I always say your happiness, your vitality, living in your life, living in your purpose, that sometimes is your highest protection. Because you know that ain't nobody gonna be me, can't nobody say nothing against me. I know what I did to get here, like I know who I am, I honor that, respect that, I'm happy, I'm joyful. My glee is boundless. And the fact that you can't recognize that or your hand on that and you want to use that or be around it even just to enjoy it, you have to recognize where it comes from. That's protection. Okay, so lead and lean into that, and with it also being the purple. Okay, I feel like you really do need a moment of really just release, especially with it being kind of separate from Stephen. And I feel like with Stephen being face down as well, and with the shield, I feel like it's and it being that far away, you feel like maybe you aren't protected. Like I said, it feels like a lot of things are just happening. Like it's all happening at once, but you are. And they wanted to bring back to a sense of alignment, and not everything has to be overthought, overthunk, or figured out, or taken in. Sometimes it's just a releasing of that, so that way you can actually focus your mind because you are the arrow. Well, not the arrow, but focus your mind on what truly matters, what you truly want to do, and not feel like you have to do everything. And you have this fire. I got to use this fire. I got to warm this and heat this up, and mold this together. It's just like really understand um, that you can be in love self, especially with him being like the rose quartz. Is you can be in love yourself in a way that still allows you to be on the forefront and protected. And fire protection is very big for you, which is why I feel like you may not act out in certain ways that you really want to act out in, because you possibly feel like you're being eyed or something or whatever. But protection is great, but it is out. So they want you to experience life in a way that is letting everything out and using I can statements with the solar plexus. I can do this. I can express this. I can share. Nothing will happen bad. I can cry. I can, whatever it is. But you need a full body alignment from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, for sure, because now it seems like everything, every minor infraction, it has to have your attention, has to have your energy. It's like, baby, that's just life. Like, why are you getting like, oh, traffic again? It's okay. It's like, because you're not dealing with the bigger issue in your life that really has you angry or pissed off, you know? So, it's like getting in an argument, and then while you're in that argument, you're really mad at this person who stubbed your toe. Now you're cursing at the thing that stubbed your toe instead of really being expressive. I'm not saying cussing in an argument, you know what it is, but it's just like, that's not what you're not really mad at that. You're not really mad at that, you know? And this isn't work. Even though work shouldn't be saying that, like, will you leave everything that happens at home at the door and now it's at work? No, this is your life. You are incorporating in that. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some affirmations for you. Here. For Savage. You've been holding a lot of things in, and you gotta let that go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's a lot easier said than done, but it's easier to start saying I let go and then allowing your body to adjust than just keeping everything inside of your body and not even saying it in the first place. Ooh, shame. And you're reading, yeah. You need a full body in that. I really need something cooling and elixir, especially with the in all 7. The nighttime can be very significant because it said all night. What does it say? All night 7 chakras, peaceful. Peaceful flute music and whatnot. But allow that release in. And at night it is always cooler. All right, Spirit, what other affirmations do you have? First affirmation I fell on the floor. Okay. Other affirmations do you have for Sag here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to meet a Sag Venus. I feel like that'd be fun to experience. What you like? Okay, what we got here? Any other ones before I close it out, Spirit? I don't feel it either. Take the one from the top as usual. Alrighty. So the first one, these will be down below, of course. The first one that we have is the difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. Like I said, you have an argument, you're mad at someone, you like recognize, okay, I'm not even really mad at you, So recognizing that, and then the full body alignment of being overwhelmed, recognize you don't have to take on everybody's problems and issues. Observe, not absorb is what I'm hearing. It's a mirror. It's a mirror, okay? Not a skin that other people wear. It's I share. And we're all mirrors only to a certain point. Anyway, I can move forward, moving on. The next one. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Okay. Continuously, again, allow yourself to flourish and be you. And take that in. Because when you do that and you let that out, Final one that we got from the top is my kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. A lot of gifts coming in. Gifts, 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 gifts. A lot of gifts, a lot of blessings, and a lot of pink coming in here for you too. A lot of self-love and a lot of healing. And I love I said kindness, because kindness is doing it because it's just human, to be kind, or just being nice to get some type of interaction or to keep things inside and try to keep the peace. No, this is kindness comes with being able to confront, be open, be honest, be vulnerable, be real, and allow people that space too. And so do that. That overwhelmness, we let it go. Okay? Love you guys. Love yourselves more. Until next time.